We are witnessing all the drama that is happening in Australia right now. So much drama in Australia, and it is the fifth Test match in the Sydney cricket ground. India versus Australia of the Border Gavaskar Trophy 2024 and 25. And first of all, happy New Year to one and all. Happy, precious and prosperous New Year to everybody who is watching this. And the first test match that India is playing in 2025, and this match, even though India wouldn't qualify for the final of the World Test Championship, this match holds the key because India can end the note of the Border Gavaskar Trophy in a good note, and they can draw the series, and without losing this Border Gavaskar Trophy, that would be I would not say a disappointment, because in Australia, after that 3-0 home test series loss against New Zealand, and coming back from that, India have been phenomenal in this series. I would not say phenomenal, but they have given a good competition. If you would say India would be 2-1 going into the Sydney Test, I would say it would have been a good performance for Team India, and that is what has happened now. That India are going to the Sydney Test 2-1 down against Australia, and the first Test match in Perth. So that match actually raised the expectations of Indians, because that comprehensive win, and Virat Sanded as well in the initial part of the series, boosted the confidence of Indians in Australia. So, but otherwise, Indian Test cricket has been on a decline in the recent days. But let us hope that would not affect India's confidence, dent India's confidence, because they have a good coach. They have a strong coach right there, Mr. Gautam Gambhir, who came into the press conference and he was so confident answering every single question. I loved the way he answered, and I loved the way he did not talk about individualism and individual cricketers and their performance, and the way they are being treated by the media. And he also mentioned that this is the time that the Indian fans and the Indian media has to respect and be with the players and the team instead of criticizing them. So that was a good press conference, to be precise, from Gautam Gambhir. The question that arises is, why didn't we see the captain Rohit Sharma in the press conference? Is this is this a sign to something? Now all the way it is sure that Rohit Sharma is going to be dropped from the fifth test. He is not retiring. Please, I'll make that clear. Rohit Sharma is not retiring from Test cricket. He has not announced any kind of retirement. I would say this is kind of a sacrifice from the captain himself, that he's not been able to contribute to the team a lot in this Border Gavaskar Trophy, and even before that, he was not really contributing to the team's cause in this particular format. And in the first Test match, when he was not a part of the series, India won the Test match comprehensively, and then he came back. KL Rahul was performing well, so he had to sacrifice his position, and he went down the order to bat. And then there might have been talks that that is not your position. You are an opener. You have to open the innings. So KL Rahul had gone down to number 3, and Rohit Sharma had opened, but even that did not bring good of Rohit Sharma in this series. So he has probably made a decision of making place for Shubman Gill in the side, and that might boost the team's performance in the fifth test, and that is what we expect. But this series has been Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli have been really out of form, the top players of Indian cricket team, and that man who is going to captain the Indian team in the fifth test, Jasprit Bumrah. He has just redefined fast bowling, and especially in 2024, he has been at the pinnacle of his career. So hats off to Jasprit Bumrah, and we did see the signs of Jasprit Bumrah captaining in the fifth test, because he was in talks with all the players in the team. Clip of Rohit Sharma, Gautam Gambhir, and Jasprit Bumrah in discussion in the dressing room. So yeah, it is a clear sign that Jasprit Bumrah is going to lead in the fifth test. More or less, you can take that Rohit Sharma is being rested from the fifth test here in Sydney. And get ready, folks, at 5 a.m. in the morning. We are going to see peak Test cricket again. This series has more or less been peak Test cricket, because we have seen that traditional Australian sledging here, and Virat Kohli's aggressive form on the field in the slip cordon. So let us hope to see that again, and India coming back strongly. So what other changes would we see? We'll definitely have one change, and Akashdeep has been injured. So who might replace Akashdeep? That is a question. Harshit Rana played the first match of the series, so Harshit Rana might come back. And Mohammad Siraj, what is your call on Mohammad Siraj? In my opinion, Siraj also might be rested, and they might give a nod to the fresh Prasidh Krishna, whose bowling suits Australian pitches. And another thing to be mentioned is that Sydney cricket ground is a pure batting wicket, and it does support spin bowling. And the two spinners. If you say two spinners for Indian cricket team in Test cricket, we would always say Ravindra Jadeja and Ravichandran Ashwin. So this is time we are going to miss Ravichandran Ashwin. So miss you, legend. See you on the other side. And yeah, Washington Sundar will be playing in the place of Ashwin, and Washington Jadeja probably will make into the side, both of them, because Sydney Cricket Ground does prefer spin. So yeah, and the exciting Nitish Kumar Reddy and hopeful comeback of Virat Kohli, the captaincy of the peak man Jasprit Bumrah. So there are a lot of and the young kid Yashasvi Jaiswal and Shubman Gill's performance, and KL Rahul at the top. So there are a lot of things to look forward in this particular 5th Test match at Sydney. So see you on this other side. Do not miss. It is worth getting up at 4:30 a.m. and watch the last Test match in Sydney Cricket Ground.